So before we get started, we're going to go over a couple form cues on how to use swim cords. So as you can tell, these probably aren't actual swim cords. I basically had some resistance cords laying around and I had some spare swim paddles and was able to just rig some cord and clip them to that. So super easy cheat, don't have to pay 50 bucks for swim cords, but essentially they're going to work the exact same. So there's two positions that we can do this in. There is the standing 90-degree hip angle, and then there's a laying down prone version, which I'll show you on a bench here in a little bit. So first thing to think about is you want your hip to be at a 90-degree angle so that your chest is parallel to the ground, just like you would be in the pool. So for that, you're going to want a slight bend at the knee, bend at the hips, and it's almost like a deadlift. You're going to push your tailbone out towards the wall behind you, head down, and a nice flat back. So you're also going to want to engage your core during this. Also, when we talk a little bit about the catch, we're going to want our fingers to be down, so fingertips down, and that's going to force our elbow here into roughly a 90-degree angle as we drive towards our hip. In terms of resistance, it doesn't really make a lot of sense to go past our hip. If you think about the typical range of motion for a freestyle or a front crawl in the pool, you're not really like going way past your hip or past your pocket. So really you're just going to stick that paddle in the pocket and then slowly, eccentrically move back to our starting position. So hips back, flat back, fingertips down, and a nice smooth stroke. Nice slow eccentric return. You're not letting it snap you back to the starting position. Try to keep that catch nice and high. So for our warm-up set, we're going to do a 3x10 fast double fly. So we're going to get into that same position. Hips are going to be straight back towards the wall, nice flat back, and chest parallel with the ground. We're going to go both arms at the same time, super fast, but a nice controlled eccentric. So again, we're not going to just snap back. We're going to go nice and controlled. So 3x10. Really think about engaging your lats on this. So obviously, like in this position, our shoulders are going to be super heavily engaged. So that's going to be our posterior and anterior deltoids, our chest, our traps, all of that stuff obviously you're going to feel, but really, really focus on trying to engage your lats. Okay, so 3x10, double fly fast. Moving into our main set, we're going to do 10 by 2-minute reps of a front crawl in prone position. Our 30-second recoveries are actually going to be spent doing a hollow body weighted flutter kick. This can also be a banded flutter kick for those of you who already have a pretty strong kick in the pool. So for prone front crawl, lay down on a bench or anything elevated so that your arms can hang off to the side and our head can be neutral. So starting at our high catch, fingertips down, we're just going to do a standard 2 minutes front crawl. After 2 minutes, grab some weight, move into a hollow body position, and do 30-second flutter kicks. So for our final set, we're going to do 3x10 reps of front crawl in a bird dog position. We're going to start on all fours, take our right foot, extend it towards the wall behind us, and then we're going to go ahead and do 3x10 of a front crawl on our left arm. Switch sides, left leg out towards the wall behind you,